Oh, great. So I hope you can all hear me. I'm Alison Steiber from the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, and I will pop my slides up here in just a second. There we go. I hope you're able to see my slides. So it's my pleasure to be able to speak this morning on behalf of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, as probably a lot of you are aware, is one of the world's largest organizations for food and nutrition professionals. We represent over 100,000 credentialed practitioners. Most of them are primarily registered dietitian nutritionists. Back in 2017, we had our celebration of our 100th birthday, and at that point, we reorganized our vision and mission to be a little bit more outwardly focused instead of just inwardly focused on our membership. And as we did that, you can see our new vision and mission are this: a world where all people thrive through the transformative power of food and nutrition. And our mission is to accelerate improvements in global health and well-being through food and nutrition. And so, of course, when we talk about pregnancy and the impact of pregnancy on infants' nutrition and also mothers' health and nutrition, this fits perfectly within our new vision and mission. We work primarily through healthcare, public health, food systems, but also way beyond with consultants, educators, researchers, and students. We have lots of partnerships in multidisciplinary teams in which we work hand in hand with other healthcare providers and public health providers. So the three big overall concepts that are really important to the Academy, although, of course, as I look at your agenda, and I wish I were there with you today to hear many of these presentations, all the information being planned for the next 2 days are incredibly important. But there are 3 points that I'd just like to share that are high on the radar of the Academy as we think through our next steps with this area and this topic. And that is first to increase peri-pregnancy health of mothers and that impact on generations moving forward. And I saw that in day 2, you're going to have a number of presentations about this. You know, there are certainly questions for us about the impact of sugary sweetened beverages and artificial sweeteners, that consumption during pregnancy, the impact on mom and on infant. Of course, another big area in this concept is the impact of overweight and obesity, but of course not to be shortened by the idea that malnutrition and malnutrition as a micronutrient or a macronutrient might play on the impact of the health of mothers. We know that malnutrition can occur at any weight, and so thinking about these areas of both over and under consumption are really important. Then next, to increase the support of and evidence related to breastfeeding. Thinking about communities and workplace, paid support, family leave, military consistency across branches, ensuring that moms have the support they need to be able to breastfeed for the length or duration that they feel is appropriate for them. And then, of course, evidence and links between initiation and duration on outcomes. And we've begun to do a little bit of work on that, and I'll show you at the end just how we hope to do more work on that. And then finally, as many of you know, and we've collaborated with you on regulatory issues, we have a huge emphasis on regulatory, and some things that we're interested in are labeling of donor human milk, maternal morbidity and mortality review, and then, of course, medical nutrition therapy for pregnant and lactating mothers with morbidities or adverse events. And to kind of substantiate that work, recently we have done systematic reviews and work looking at both malnutrition in pregnancy, the impact of bariatric surgery on pregnancy and infant outcomes, and also we've done some work looking at vitamin D supplementation in the pregnancy. And this kind of work is all retrospective up to this point, looking at systematic reviews and meta-analysis. We hope that these kind of rigorous methodologies will continue, and this workshop will kick off more important work in this area. Finally, we are also initiating a registry project that is focused around breastfeeding, and we're collaborating with a number of stakeholders in this area and hope to be able to look at practice patterns in the way registered dietitian nutritionists work with women who are pregnant, women who are lactating, and then also look at mom and infant outcomes. And that work is just beginning and shall be moving forward. In summary, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics feels that this workshop and the work that's being done by this group and its steering committee are incredibly important to the work of our members, and we really look forward to see the output. Thank you very much.